Hey guys, welcome back to another new video of Spoken English, and I'm here again in front of you to speak for about at least 20 minutes, and that's it. So, in this today's video, we're gonna talk about club. Generally, in university, we are very much familiar with the term club, because there are a lot of clubs and that sort of things in our university and universities like ours. Or if you go to a private university, you will also find a lot of clubs, whether it is a club for charity or a club for doing productive things. There are a variety of clubs that exist in each and every university, but I think it is not very much common in the college in all of the colleges that is under national university. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about it, and at the end of the live I'm gonna just uh, give you a bonus lesson. I think that would be very much helpful for all of you. So please stay at the end of our live session to get that bonus learning lesson. So there are a lot of clubs like in a university. If I take a common example, like if I take a common example of Dhaka University, there are a lot of clubs, whether it is a spoken club or whether it is a career club or debate club. I think there are some common names: spoken club, debate club, cultural club, and maybe a blood donate organization. That would be also a club, and there are many more. So what are the benefits of joining a club? Okay, I'm just gonna share, if you share the benefits. Like there should be some benefits. Actually there isn't any, I think. If you just join a debate club, I think you'll enhance your public speaking capacity. That is a merit point. But there are so many clubs there that they don't have any sort of activity. Like there can be a research club in your university or in your college. Like we do have a research club in our university, and but the things they do are not that much uh, worthy of investing a single person's time. Okay, so joining a club, I think it's not too much productive. It's just a waste of time. If you're joining a debate club, that's good. That will enhance your public speaking capacity and public speaking skills, and that is very beneficial. But if you're joining the other clubs, like yeah, there are some math clubs or subject related clubs, and if they organize those things very structurally, that would be very beneficial. Like in bigger universities, like in Dhaka University or in Russia University or in Jahangirnagar University, they do have a lot of clubs in their university, and they do organize their clubs in a structural way. That's why they run very well, and many students join those clubs. That is very good. I'm not saying anything against it, but the problem is in smaller universities, or like there are many private universities, or there are many organizations who are just making a club for the personal interest. I'm just saying about that thing. Like I have got a lot of messages from internal or external clubs, but I wasn't very much feeling interested to join those clubs, because there wasn't too much benefit in case of joining those clubs, because they didn't have that kind of activity. I just realize and understand that they don't have such kind of activities, because I searched for that and analyze that they don't really organize those things in a structural way. That's why I didn't join those clubs. So I'm just saying that thing. And yesterday I got a message from unknown source and unknown person, uh, and they just share me the link. I got a message, and I go to the spam folder and check the message. What is it about? And I found it is about research, joining a research organization. So I go there and just click the link and uh, go to the message section. So the the man I have conversation yesterday, he was just telling me that yeah, we do, our platform is just for spreading connection, and we are just hopeful to make a platform through which people will be able to connect, and they will be helpful by attending a lot of seminars which will be obviously conducted by us, and there will be some chief guests like some professors, like some industrialists, and they will give you some advanced tips and learning lessons. Yeah, the initiative is good, but I just called him that I just asked him whether there is any sort of page or any sort of other activities they have made recently. So he just said me that he just avoid the main question and start telling me the other things. Okay, so he just technically avoid my question. So I didn't asked him the same question, and I just realized that he is, maybe he was fake or he was real. I don't know about it, but I was just not convinced by his discussion. That's why I didn't really actively message him after that, and he just asked me to share the link. I don't even share the link in my message groups, or whether it is messenger group, whether it is WhatsApp group. I didn't really share that message, because if you are spreading, or if you are sharing a message, that message should be a good one. That message should be a valid one. If it is invalid, you can't just share a message, because if you are a good person, if you are that much famous in your campus, that does mean that the things that you are doing, all of the people will be following you. Many of the seniors will be following you, many of the juniors will be following you. So when you are doing an activity, if that is good, they will be following you, and if you are doing a wrong activity, they will just protest against you, just because you are a famous person. Okay, so if you are just involved in a lot of activities, you should choose the activities that you have to do, or that you need to do. Okay, so that is one thing. That's why I always suggest that the take some time, make a decision that the thing that you are doing right now, is it correct or is it wrong. Okay, just if you just think that yeah, I just want to do that thing right now, that's why I have to do it. You just can't think like that. You have to think it ethically, and you have to think it in such a way that yeah, I'm doing that thing for an hour. Is it really worthy? Is it really productive? If it is not, just avoid those things. Okay, and I have really entitled the today's live session like, I will give a bonus tip, and I have mentioned that thing in my previous videos a lot, that I'll share a structural spoken English routine for at least 60 days. So I will just share the routine today, and I have already made a routine, and I do have a PDF of my own, and I will open the PDF and just share uh, the routine, structural routine for 60 days practice. Okay, so that is one thing. We don't have to just waste our time in vain. And yeah, if you are joining a club that do have a lot of previous activities, a lot of previous productive activities, then you can obviously join those clubs for sure. If you join any math club or science club, or any debate club, and if you just observe that they do have a lot of activities of their own in the previous time, that does mean that you can obviously join that club. Okay, thanks for commenting, Mahin. Yeah, your name is Mahin, and thank you, brother, for the comment. I love you too. And let me know from which part of our country you are watching this video. I think you are from Bangladesh or you are from India. Please let me know. The people who are watching this video, please try to comment more and more and try to share this video, because sharing is caring. Okay, if you share more, that does mean that you are caring more for the other person. So thank you for the comment. Yeah, you're from Bangladesh. I'm also from Bangladesh. If you are new in my channel, that does mean that you will obviously not know about me. But I'm from Bangladesh, and I am studying currently in Joshua University of Science and Technology, and I'm studying in Agro Product Processing Technology department, and I'm in my 4th year of graduation. That was my introduction section. Because many of the new viewers are coming and going. So if you don't just know about me, they'll feel keen interest in case of watching my videos. So that's why I just made my introduction. And yeah, I know, brother. This is my another Gmail ID. Okay, that's good. So you have subscribed me via 2 Gmail IDs. That's good. Sounds nice. Thanks for doing that thing. And yeah, if you try to share more, and that does mean that you are just caring more. So please try to share this video. And I have told that thing in my previous live session multiple times, that you have to speak a lot. Your all previous videos I watched. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. It's a very um, good thing that you have watched my all of the live sessions, and I have tried to share the good things in all of the previous videos. Like I have watched. I have just said a very common thing, like you have to do a lot of practice in case of spoken English improvement, or in case of free handwriting improvement. Okay. Today I was just watching a video, and that was a video of a famous teacher. He was just saying that you have to learn a lot of grammatical thing, uh, a lot of grammatical rule to learn spoken English. Okay. So I was just laughing that, oh, what is he saying? He was just saying that yeah, English is our second language. It is not our mother tongue. It is not our first language. So whenever we try to speak English, we just got the thing in our mind in Bengali, and instantly try to translate in our mind, and then deliver the thing via our voice. Okay. So that is the right procedure. We actually do that thing. This is right thing, and this is the correct thing. But he just said that you have to know a lot of grammatical rules, or you have to learn a lot of grammatical items to learn spoken English. That's a wrong message, because I do follow Saifur sir a lot, and if you see any of the Saifur sir video, he will obviously says some of the common stuff, like if you are just interested to learn spoken English, you have to start speaking. Okay. So he just said that there isn't that much necessity of learning grammar in case of learning spoken English. He obviously mentioned those things in his previous videos, and he just say that if you are trying to learn spoken English, so you have to start from the very scratch, like learning some words, learning some sentences, and try to enlarge those sentences for making a good conversation. That's his procedure, and that's his teaching lesson. And if you go to any of the famous teacher who are learning, who is learning or teaching English, spoken English, for about many years, he will obviously say that you have to speak a lot to improve spoken English. There is a sir from Headman Academy. His name is Imam sir. So I also follow his English videos. He also said the same thing, that you have to speak a lot to improve your spoken English. He just shared his own experience, like he had spent at least for about a month for his spoken English improvement. He just got into a remote room and started just practicing spoken English. That is the common procedure, and that is the real procedure. If someone is saying to you that yeah, you need to speak at least for some minutes in a day, yeah, that is good. And at the same time, if he is suggesting you, he or she is suggesting you to learn some grammatical rules, that does mean that he's not delivering you the right message. Yeah, you need to know some sentence structure and some common translation, because as uh, Bengali is our mother tongue and it is our first language, and if it is not, if English is our second language, then we'll have to uh, go through that procedure. Okay, so learn some translation, then you will be able to translate it in your mind, because the more you learn translation, the more you will be able to translate those sentences in your mind while having a conversation or while having a communication with with another person. So try to learn more sentence translation. And there is a single common thing we have to learn, that is tense. Obviously it is compulsory, but except tense and or learning some vocabularies, common vocabularies, or learning some sentences, there isn't any sort of necessity of learning other sort of grammatical rules. Because if you see a native speaker, if you see him speaking, if you see a movie, or if you see one of the local if you see one of the local native speaker, he would just say something in their local accent, and that would be very local, and he would just not follow any sort of grammatical thing. And I have found it very common in many videos, like I have watched a lot of English videos, and in those videos I found that I have realized that and analyzed that the native speakers don't really follow the grammatical thing. They just very much uh, experienced in that language, and they don't need that much practice that we obviously have to do a lot of practice. And as they are very much experienced, and as they that is their first language, they don't really follow the grammatical thing. Suppose just think about our language. Bengali is our grammatical. Bengali is our first language, and it's our mother tongue at the same time. So as it is our mother tongue, do you really follow any sort of grammatical rule, any sort of Bengali grammatical rule? We don't really follow any sort of Bengali grammatical rule while speaking. So why do we have to follow English grammatical rules while English speaking? That doesn't make any sense, right? So you have to learn the sentences, you have to learn the language, and initially you have to learn some sort of translation. Because if you are at my stage, uh, right now I don't need to learn too much translation, because I'm already habituated in that process, the mind translation process. Okay, as I'm too much habituated in that line mind translation process, that's why I don't need too much time to think about a sentence, and I don't need that time to have the mind translation in my mind. I just think about the topic and immediately deliver it in front of people or in front of the camera. Okay, so the more you are habituated with the process, the more you'll become fluent, and that is the right procedure. Okay, you have to become more habituated in that process. If you are not becoming more habituated in that process, that does mean that you'll need to have more and more practice, more and more time to uh, get all of those things. Okay, that is the thing. And I have already gone through that procedure. You can easily see that my English is not that much fluent. I'm not that much fluent enough to impress someone, but at least my English is good to go. Okay, so you need to start. Yeah, you'll think that yeah, I'll have a lot of problems in case of spoken English, and I'll be mumbling, and I'll have some mistakes. Yeah, you'll have some mistakes. Mistake is a common thing. Rejection or doing some mistake is a very common thing. If you're doing some mistake, that means you will be rejected from any section or any sector. That's why you'll need to be prepared for that thing. You'll need to have a backup plan. So if I got rejected, if I do a mistake in any sector or in a important situation, if I do a mistake, so what will be my next plan? You have to be get prepared for that thing. So mistake is a common thing, and you have to get yourself ready for the next procedure. So if you are doing mistake in English, in spoken English, obviously that does mean that you will have to prepare yourself for the next plan. So if I keep doing the same mistakes, what will I have to do next? You have to correct those mistakes just by practicing, just by learning. And how you can learn? You have to watch a lot of English videos. You have to watch a lot of English movies. If you like watching English movies, then you have to watch a lot. But in English movies, I think you'll face some difficulties in case of making a video slow. There isn't any option available in a movie. If you download a movie, English, obviously an English movie or an English series, you'll not find that settings in that video to make the video a little bit slower. So you will obviously find that settings in YouTube. So if you watch English videos in YouTube, that would be very helpful for you and beneficial for you, because there are a lot of common things, like you can easily watch the subtitles. Okay, if there is inbuilt subtitles, that is good. If there isn't any inbuilt subtitles, you can just on the subtitle option. And if you go to the settings option, you will easily find a setting to make the video a little bit slower or a little bit faster. So you can easily do that thing. So I always suggest people to follow different sort of English channels. Like there are a lot of availability of English podcast, or small English videos, or larger English videos. You can easily watch them. If you do like motivational videos, you can watch the most motivational thing. Okay, and as I watch motivational videos too often, so I do that thing usually. I watch motivational videos whenever I get time. If I fall short of time, I sometimes try to watch very short videos, like the videos that are for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, or for 6 minutes. I try to watch those sort of videos. So you can watch those videos according to your time duration. And if you're too much busy, if you say that yeah, I'm very much busy, I work for the whole day, and I do all of my classes for the whole day, I do have to work in the lab, as I'm in my last year of graduation, I'll have to also take preparation for my career, for my government job. Okay, so that's also good, but you do have to take some backup plans. You have to get some backup plans. Like you are not sure that you will be surely pass the government exam. You are not sure about it. Yeah, you do have a confidence that I have already completed a maximum part of the syllabus. Okay, although there isn't is specified syllabus for BCS, or yeah, there are some selected topics, and you have to learn those topics by following the books that are available in the market. So you have to go through the procedure, and if you are confident enough, yeah, you can give your maximum time in your preparation. But I'm just saying that don't be overconfident, don't be over arrogant. Like yeah, you are doing preparation, that's good, but you need to have a backup plan also. But if you just fail in the upcoming exams, upcoming government exam, what will you do next? What is your backup plan? So if you have to get some backup plans, like learn some computer skills, and you have to improve your spoken English also, because it's a trend. Spoken English is a trend, and learning computer based things is a trend. So you have to learn the necessary things. I have got suggestion from one of my senior brothers. So he just told me that you have to get yourself expertised in the very two common sector, that is English, whether it is spoken English or something else, and any part of computer knowledge. Okay, you have to get expertised in at least these two sectors, because you don't know whether you will pass the government exam or not. You're not sure about it. So have a backup plan and go for it. Okay, so I was just saying that I'll share a bonus trip, and I think I'm in the ending part of this video, and I'll be sharing that bonus thing. I'll be sharing the spoken English routine, and I think that will be very helpful for all of you. So try to watch more and more of our videos. I often do the live session for this series only, and this is our 11th day of 20 minutes in English. And those who are watching this video and who have already watched the video, I just request to them to share this video more and more. And I think if you share this video, that will help you, that will help the others to improve their spoken English, and that will help the others to know the correct procedure. Okay, correct procedure of learning English. So okay, I'm just opening the file. Oh, where is the file? Please give me a couple of seconds. I'm just opening the file, then I'm sharing it. Recently I was just doing some sort of research work. I was working on a review paper. So I submitted a review paper yesterday. So please pray for me. I hope it will be accepted by the reviewers, and if it got accepted, I'll be very happy. Okay, so please pray for me. I wish to uh, get accepted by the reviewers. Then let's see. I'm hopeful about it. Okay, I have just opened the file. So let me scroll down. There are a lot of things in that PDF. So I won't share all of the things, but I'll obviously share the routine for spoken English practice. Please try to share this video more and more, because sharing is caring, and if you share more knowledge, obviously your knowledge will be enhanced, because our God will help you to enhance the knowledge of yours. Okay, and I'm working on a book, so I think the soft copy of that book will be available within a short time. So I don't know in which month I will uh, share the book online, but I'm hopeful about it, to complete the book within a month at least. If it take more time, then it's really unfortunate. But I'll be trying to release that book within a short time. Okay, so please pray for me. There are several books that I'm working on, and I'll combine all of the books in one piece, and then release it to the market, I think. Please give me a couple of seconds because I'm just scrolling now. I just forget where I have kept the table. Okay, I've just got it. So let me share it. So let me zoom it first. Okay, so here is our bonus tip. Okay, you can easily see that in day one you have to practice the self introduction part. Okay, so what are the things that would be in your self introduction part? You'll just say that what's your name, where are you from, okay, there will be some common stuffs in case of self introduction, like what's your name, where are you from, and what's your academic qualification or educational qualification. You have to say about it. And if you have already experienced a previous job, you have done, if you have done a job, you can share your job experience, or if you are in a job right now, you can also share it. Okay, and if the person in front of you asks you more deep questions, like about your family, about your uh, uh, hometown, you'll obviously have to say those things, or include those things in your discussion part. But the self introduction only includes those things that I have already mentioned: your name, your your hometown, your qualification, and the institution that you are in right now. And day one you'll practice the self introduction part, and it's a topic list for daily spoken English practice. So you'll have to follow it, obviously. And day two you'll uh, learn the thing how to say something about your family. Okay, in day three you'll have to practice the daily routine. The daily routine means, like, if you do exercise on a daily basis in the morning, you'll just have to share that thing, that I do have a daily routine of my own. And in the on Saturday I do those sort of activities. On Sunday I do those sort of activities. Or you can obviously share the common routine, like you do have six working days, and you have a weekend, like on weekends what you really do. And you can obviously share the things you do on a daily basis on the 6 working days. So that would be the routine part. And after that, in day 4, আচ্ছা, যেহেতু মোটামুটি আমি অনেকক্ষণ ধরে ইংরেজিতে কথা বলছি, হ্যাঁ, তো এখানে বিষয় হচ্ছে যে আপনার 4 নাম্বার দিনে, চতুর্থ দিনে আপনি আপনার হবিজ এবং ইন্টারেস্ট নিয়ে কথা বলবেন। না, আপনার হবিজ কী হতে পারে? কেউ যদি আপনাকে হবি সম্পর্কে জিজ্ঞেস করে যে আপনার আপনার হবি কী, তাহলে আপনি অবভিয়াসলি বলবেন যে না, আমার হবি হচ্ছে রান্নাবান্না করা। যেমন আমি আমার আমার পার্সোনাল হবি হচ্ছে রান্নাবান্না করা। হ্যাঁ, আমি আমি মাঝে মাঝে চেষ্টা করি ডুইং different things, like if it is unique, then I'll obviously involve myself in that thing. And if it is interesting, I'll obviously involve in that sort of thing. My hobby is drawing. Okay, sometimes it's fishing whenever I get an opportunity. So there are a lot of hobbies that I do have interest in. And at the same time there are some interest, uh, I do have interest in watching movies. So you can share the interest, and you can share the hobbies. And just remember, all of the things that are mentioned here, you can just describe those things in short language, or you can obviously elaborate it. So you have to practice both. You don't know what kind of situation you will face in future. So you'll have to get prepared for that thing. So get prepared how to give self introduction in short and in elaborative part. ওকে, সো আপনাকে জানতে হবে যে একটা জিনিস সংক্ষিপ্ত আকারে কীভাবে বলবেন, একটা জিনিস বিস্তারিত কীভাবে বলবেন। হ্যাঁ, আর আপনার সামনে যে দাঁড়ায় রয়েছে সে যদি আপনার সাথে ঘন্টার পর ঘন্টা গল্প করতে চায়, তাহলে আপনি কী করবেন? তাহলে আপনাকে যে যে টপিকগুলো সে তুলবে সেই টপিকগুলো সম্পর্কে একটু বিস্তারিত বলতে হবে। আর আপনি বাংলায় বলতে গেলে সেটা অবভিয়াসলি বলতে পারবেন, কিন্তু ইংরেজিতে বলতে গেলে তো সেটা আপনার দ্বারা হবে না। ঠিক আছে, আপনি যদি আগে থেকে অভ্যস্ত না থাকেন। তো ডে 5-এ ফেভারিট ফুড, আপনার অনেকগুলো প্রিয় খাবার থাকতে পারে, হ্যাঁ, সেগুলো নিয়ে আপনি কথা বলবেন। অ্যান্ড ডে 6 হচ্ছে ট্রাভেল অ্যান্ড ভ্যাকেশন। সাধারণত আমরা ট্রাভেল অ্যান্ড ভ্যাকেশনে যাই হচ্ছে ছুটির দিনগুলোতে। তো ট্রাভেলে কোথায় কোথায় গেছেন এবং কোথায় কোথায় যেতে ইচ্ছুক এবং আপনার ভাগ্য জোটে নাই, আপনি যাইতে পারেন নাই আনফর্চুনেটলি। সো ইউল হ্যাভ টু অবভিয়াসলি শেয়ার অ্যাবাউট দ্য থিং। অ্যান্ড ওয়েদার কন্ডিশন, এখন আপনি বলতে পারেন যে বাংলাদেশের ওয়েদার খুব খারাপ, যখন তখন রোদ উঠতেছে, যখন তখন বৃষ্টি হইতেছে। সো আপনি আপনার দেশের ওয়েদার সম্পর্কেও কথা বলতে পারেন। আবার আপনাকে যদি হচ্ছে বাইরের দেশের অ্যাব্রড ওয়েদার সম্পর্কে যদি কথা বলতে বলে, ফরেন ওয়েদার সম্পর্কে কথা বলতে পারেন, আপনি সেটাও বলবেন। আপনাকে ওইটাও মাথায় রেখে প্র্যাকটিস করতে হবে। হ্যাঁ, ঠিক আছে। ইউ ক্যান সি দ্য লিস্ট, ইটস এ টপিক লিস্ট ফর ডেলি স্পোকেন ইংলিশ প্র্যাকটিস। এবং ডে 8-এ আপনি হচ্ছে স্কুল এবং এডুকেশন নিয়ে কথা বলবেন। এখন আপনি যদি স্কুল বা কলেজে থাকেন বা ইউনিভার্সিটিতে থাকেন, তাহলে আপনার প্রেজেন্ট স্কুল এবং কলেজ নিয়ে কথা বলবেন। আর যদি মনে করেন যে না, আপনি হচ্ছে গ্র্যাজুয়েট হয়ে গেছেন, তাহলে আপনি যে স্কুল থেকে পাস করছেন, আপনার যে যে স্কুল এক্সপিরিয়েন্স আছে বা যে যে কলেজ এক্সপিরিয়েন্স আছে, সেই টুকটাক কলেজ এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে আপনি কথা বলতে পারেন। ওয়ার্ক আর কেরিয়ার, আপনি যদি হচ্ছে অলরেডি পাস করে বেরিয়ে যান, তাহলে তো অবশ্যই কোথাও না কোথাও যুক্ত আছেন অথবা বেকার আছেন। ঠিক আছে, আপনি যদি বেকার থাকেন তাহলে আপনি বলবেন যে ইয়া আই এম ভেরি হোপফুল টু গেট এ জব, অ্যান্ড I think I'll get a job by 2 months, because I'm trying for it very harder. হ্যাঁ, তো এই সব কথা বলতে পারেন যে আপনি কোন সেক্টরের ক্ষেত্রে আগ্রহ, কোথায় জব করতে চান, কোথায় অলরেডি অ্যাপ্লাই করছেন, এখানে সম্ভাবনা আছে টিকার। যদি বেকার থাকেন তাহলে এই কথা বলতে পারেন। আর যদি বেকার না থাকেন, কর্মজীবী থাকেন, তাহলে ওই যে আপনার কর্মজীবী লাইফ সম্পর্কে কথাবার্তা বলবেন। ফ্রেন্ডস, ডেইলি হচ্ছে মুভিজ অ্যান্ড শোজ। হ্যাঁ, ইউ ক্যান সি দ্য লিস্ট, হোল লিস্ট. I have made it for at least 60 days, and if you really need it, I'll obviously share the thing. And there is another list for free handwriting, but I won't share that thing in today's video. And I think I will make a series video on daily spoken topic. হ্যাঁ, সেলফ ইন্ট্রোডাকশন কীভাবে দেবেন, ফ্যামিলি সম্পর্কে কীভাবে কথা বলবেন, ডেলি রুটিন সম্পর্কে কীভাবে কথা বলবেন। খালি চিন্তা করতে হবে, আপনি এটা যদি আপনাকে বাংলায় বলতে হইতো তাহলে আপনি কীভাবে বলতেন। আপনার বাংলায় বলতে বললে আপনি যেভাবে বলতেন, আপনাকে ইংরেজির প্র্যাকটিসটাও ঠিক ওইভাবে করতে হবে। আর আপনার কাছে যদি মনে হয় যে আমার কাছে ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজের অভাব, আমি ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ হচ্ছে ভালোভাবে বলতে পারি না ইংরেজি, তো আমি কী করবো, চ্যাটজিপিটিতে যাবো বা গুগলে যাবো এবং এই স্পেসিফিক টপিক নিয়ে হচ্ছে সার্চ দিয়ে একটা আনসারকে ফলো করবো এবং ওই আনসারটাকে ইম্প্রোভাইজ করে নিজের লাইফে খাটাবো। এখন ওটা যদি হুবহু মুখস্থ করে নিজের লাইফে খাটাতে চান, সামনে মানুষ অবশ্যই বুঝে ফেলবে যে আপনি হচ্ছে মুখস্থ করে ইংরেজি বলতেছেন। ইংরেজি কোনো মুখস্থ করার জিনিস না, আপনাকে এটাকে শিখতে হবে। আর শেখার জন্য ওটাকে ইম্প্রোভাইজ করা শিখতে হবে, রিডিউস করা শিখতে হবে। হ্যাঁ, জাস্ট মুখ মানে ব্রেন দিয়ে গিললাম আর মুখ দিয়ে বমি করে দিলাম, বিষয়টা কিন্তু এরকম না। ঠিক আছে, আপনাকে ওই জিনিসটা রপ্ত করতে হবে, প্রচুর প্র্যাকটিস করতে হবে, অ্যান্ড সেটাকে অ্যাপ্লাই করতে হবে অবভিয়াসলি ইন ইয়োর ডেইলি লাইফ। So that is the whole thing, and I think I'm hopeful to make a series video on the spoken English part, okay, for daily spoken English practice. And if you keep supporting me, I will obviously do that. So thanks for watching today's video. That's our bonus trick. And in one of my next videos, I'll share, inshallah, I'll share one of my research works that I have already submitted in a journal. Okay, so try to watch more and more videos and try to keep sharing all of my videos, because sharing is caring.